Yes, people, welcome back to another episode of WTB, where we'll be taking you through the heart-racing games of the weekend, including Liverpool's last gasp winner against Newcastle, United's stagnant performance against Fulham, and a tactical breakdown of Tottenham dismantling and outplaying Man City in their own back garden.
Yes,
but the first thing I'm going to do is introduce my co-host. You guys know him already. You've seen him on the podcast. His name is Mikes. He's a football fanatic, Liverpool ultra.
I love that.
Not just a fan.
Yeah.
Liverpool ultra,
fair,
proper Liverpool
I like
guy.
that.
Let's give Russ a round of applause for Mikes, man. And myself, part-time United fan.
Part-time?
Listen, bro. We're going through some struggles right now.
Yeah.
Part-time United fan, part-time football fan. My name is DJ, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, man.
Please hit that notification button just so you get notified whenever we upload a video. And there will be more videos coming out soon, different ones from the roundup.
Many more.
We'll get onto that soon. You'll see that on our social medias as well.
Yes, sir.
Everything will be in the description below, including our own social medias. So go give us a like, go give us some follows, and yeah.
Yeah, man.
You ready?
Yeah, man.
Listen, we have a good
week of football.
yeah,
man.
bro,
I
good
can't lie.
week of football, bro. It's only game week 2, and I've already felt like I've seen one of the best games that we're going to see this season. But we're not going to talk about that game first. We're going to talk about the first game we are going to talk about is Man City versus Tottenham at the Etihad. 2-0 win for Tottenham away from home, clean sheet. Thomas Frank. Tottenham, Man City. What? Listen, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Where do we start?
Because
Literally.
we have to start with Tottenham, I think.
Yeah.
We've given Tottenham some praise.
A lot of praise,
I
actually.
don't really like it, but
We've given a lot of praise
we've
recently.
given them some praise,
But
and
it's well deserved.
It's well deserved.
It's well deserved.
because they have come. And listen. That PSG game was unfortunate. They were 2-0 up in it.
Even
Spursy, you know,
they showed
they
their
lost
quality,
it. They showed their quality.
It's in the
And
history.
I want to talk about this. It's the history of the Tottenham, man. That's the history. But I want to talk about Thomas Frank specifically, bro.
Yeah, he
Because
is amazing.
I don't even want to say transformed, because we always knew that there was quality in that Tottenham team. But what they've done and how they've transformed, and specifically in the Burnley game and this game, 2 of the same formations that he used to set up a 4-3-3, right? But the way they played football was completely different. The way they pressed Man City was crazy. They man-marked Man City. They pressed them off the park. Richarlison, Kudus, Brennan Johnson.
My boy. You've been flaming for the past 2 episodes.
I didn't flame him. I'm just saying. Let me finish my.
We'll get to it.
Let me finish my one.
Yes.
Yeah, so Richarlison, Kudus, and Brennan Johnson pressing monsters, including Pape Sarr and Paulinho behind them, was just amazing. And if you actually look at Van de Ven, the way Van de Ven, I remember, jumped up, they just stuck to Haaland and Cherky, I think, like
the
glue.
fullbacks as well.
The fullbacks as well. Jed Spence had an amazing game against Oscar Bob and Rico Lewis. Listen,
Yeah, man.
Tottenham they've never had a team that's like, you look at, that's not quality.
It's true.
That team has always been
They've
a
always
quality
just fallen
team.
short for whatever reason.
But it's because of Ange that I think,
last season for sure,
his stubbornness to continue playing them this way, to continue playing the high line, knowing that Van de Ven could get injured at any moment. Romero's not really good with the high line.
that they're playing that as well.
But the way Tottenham played, it was amazing. I think that was a masterclass in probably like out of ball possession.
Yeah.
Because they pressed Man City. And one thing about Man City, when you press them, you know they're not going to go long.
Exactly.
Even though they have Haaland up top, they're not going to go long.
Interplay.
But see, that's the thing. That's why we have to talk about the goalkeepers as well in that situation, because it's howlers, bro.
Wow.
You bought James Trafford, and James Trafford has clearly had instructions. Do not hoof it long. Play it out from the back. Be intricate with your passes. That's how we play. We play through the press. he clearly can't do that. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah. He'll develop with
And
time,
he will
of course.
develop with time, but he looked like a fish out of water, bro. He didn't look good.
And Tottenham,
at
you could
all.
see that they were pressing every single
Tottenham,
time. He was the trigger.
It was like a shark, bro.
Yeah.
A shark smelling blood in the water, and they just hounded them.
Yep.
Van der Ven came up. Van der Ven was in the box pressing at times. Romero was on the edge of the box pressing. Paulinho was in there. Sarr was in there. And again, Man City are not going to hoof it long. They're playing intricate passes, and eventually it gave in. I mean, that second goal that they scored, we'll talk about the first goal, but that second goal that they scored, he passed it, what was it to, I think it was Reinders there. Was it Reinders? But Pape Sarr was literally right next to him.
Yeah, I know.
Why you go to pass it there, bro?
I think it was bad decision making as well at the same time.
Such
as well.
bad
It
decision making.
just wasn't making sense. So,
The high line that they play with the defense that they have, Ruben Diaz, John Stones, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
I think Rico Lewis was right back. Left back, was it Ait Nouri or was Ait Nouri injured?
It was Ait Nouri, I believe.
I think he got injured during the game though.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
But it's crazy how they still continue to play on the halfway line and try and get this offside trap going. It's not good at all. And then the first goal, literally, John Stones tried to get them offside. He slipped. Yeah. They were onside. Richarlison came in and scored. It's a joke. I'll be honest. And I have to give it to Thomas Frank because I look at my manager. Yeah. I look at Ange, and I'm seeing a manager in 3 different games. He's played 3 completely different ways, and he hasn't even transformed the team. But just shows you the way you adapt your team.
Exactly. He's playing to their strengths.
It will show how they play. Now they beat Burnley, and we were like, listen, it's just Burnley. Yeah. They pressed them off the park. I think Bergvall and someone else was in midfield playing for them. But now you brought Pape Sarr, now you brought Paulinho in, just dogs in midfield. They're not going to let you go. They will hound you out. They will get you out of there. And he has shown. And he played a 5-back against PSG. Yeah. The guy completely changes every time he plays, and he's adaptable. That's what you need in the Premier League.
So many different formations.
You're not going to succeed without adaptability in the Premier League. Pep adapt. Klopp, even at times, he adapted, but you're not going to succeed without adapting in some way. You can keep your formation, you can keep your players, your philosophy, your players. It's about how you play, the tweaks that you make during it, and how you send out your players. Are you going to send them out in the strongest way, or are you going to be stubborn and send them out in a way that you see fit? And Thomas Frank, he changes it every time. I think he's a top quality coach, I'll be honest.
Does this change your opinion where they're going to finish in the table?
Tottenham?
Yeah.
No.
Or you think it's going to maintain?
It's going to maintain because it's still his first season.
And you predicted 6th, innit?
5th.
Yeah.
It's still his first season.
Yeah.
I do think Chelsea, City, Arsenal and Liverpool do have enough to beat them in the top 4 race. But Man City, we do have to speak about them now. We gave them praise last season.
We did.
I mean, last week.
Episode, yeah.
But I don't think it's...
I feel like we're seeing the cracks now. And it's better we see it early than later on in the season. Because normally, like you said, it's towards like December times that we start to see them maybe fall off a little bit.
Yeah.
But then again, they never really beat Tottenham anyway. So I feel
that's the thing. That's why
there's always a chance that
is it just voodoo?
At this point, I
It might be. It might be.
At this point, I don't even know. Like, the way they played, it just wasn't like the usual City. Like, Mamouche, even earlier in the start of the game, he had a few chances, chances. It wasn't really much.
Haaland had a bit of a chance as well.
Yeah, he had a chance as well. But it just wasn't the same City that we saw even last game. And this is better position, obviously. And like you said, the way that Tottenham were pressing as well, like, it made it harder for them to even break out of anything.
And they still don't have that DM. That's it.
Yeah.
I think you can only really judge City until Rodri comes back.
But Rodri, he's kind of bad. I know he doesn't have full fitness.
No, but he's not playing though.
I think he played.
Nah, did he come on?
Yeah.
If he came on,
but
I'm talking about like
starting
proper
the game.
Starting games. Let him get back into the Premier League. Being out in the Premier League for a year is not easy.
That's the thing, though. Will he come back straight and do what he did before?
That's why we need to wait and see. Because I don't know if he'll come back and back. I don't really see that. I remember.
I don't even see that.
Was it Van Dijk that got ACL?
And it took him a bit of time.
But now he's back to his best.
Back to his best.
It takes you time to come back from an ACL straight away. So
can the guys that are playing right now in between
hold it down?
Gonzalez, can you hold it down?
I don't rate him that much. I
don't rate this guy.
Reinders player.
Nico
Gonzalez, I don't rate him as highly as the others, I'll be honest. But listen, Tottenham beat them in every aspect off the ball.
Yeah.
They beat them to all the 50-50s. The way Thomas Frank set them up to beat them. The adaptability,
The runs in behind,
dogs,
everything.
the dogs that they have in midfield in Paulinho and Pape Sarr with Richarlison, Kudus and Brendan Johnson, not even letting you get a sniff of anything. James Trafford completely crumbled, I'll be honest. It
was sad to see, but
listen,
it happens, innit?
That's why they're looking at Donnarumma. I don't understand the Donnarumma links.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. They're both quite young, to be fair. I feel like, I don't know.
Who?
Donnarumma's still quite young.
He is, but...
Yeah. Trafford's even younger, that's the thing. I feel like they're just picking these keepers for the future.
I just don't know about Donnarumma because, like...
Oh, in general?
Yeah, he goes against what Pep wants. Donnarumma doesn't play out from the back. Like, he can't play out from the back as good as Ederson or anyone else. Or as even as good as James Trafford can. But maybe Pep just wants people to come in or a keeper to come in and make saves straight away. Yeah, just don't let it no goals. As soon as they get an on goal, you're there being that big.
See in transition, man. Like it reminds me almost of like
their
Liverpool.
defense is poor.
It almost reminds me of Liverpool at this point. Like I feel like when you're focusing so much on the attack, you have to make sure that the team is balanced. You know, because even for that first goal with Brendan Johnson, like he was in acres of space. And I know he's he's mastered the art of like maybe getting it behind and going for the far post, but he shouldn't even be in that kind of space in the first place. No one was there.
Their defense is all on the halfway line.
Mate, it was making
and you got Ruben Diaz, John Stones running behind, and Rico Lewis. Come on, brother. What's going on?
Yeah, man.
You think that's going to prosper? You need fresh legs in there, bro.
Exactly.
I think they're looking at Mark Gay as well, you know.
Really?
Apparently, that's what I've seen.
I don't know why my team's not actually like secure this right now, but...
that Man City team.
Yeah.
They do need to...
a bit of work. They do need a bit of work.
I'm not completely recalling my top four shout. I still think they're going to get fourth. I still think they have enough qualities to get fourth, especially up front. We need to see Foden. We need to see
They have so much quality, that's the thing. I feel like they can pretty much just outscore their opponents. Literally. But they're just not doing that, though, at the same time.
If they get another player in, because Donnarumma looks like he's basically in the door, we have to look if they get another defender or another midfielder.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to get another midfielder. They got Gonzalez, Reinders, and Rodri coming back.
Coming back anyways, you know what I mean?
So I'd think a defender definitely they'll probably need. But listen, we have to give props to Tottenham. Thomas Frank,
their attack, their midfield,
the way they pressed was like
compact.
it was a
joke.
joke.
Making a lot of sense. It's just annoying that we predicted this as well. Like we said that they're going to do well this season as well.
Yeah.
We just both saw that Thomas Frank was going to be
not revolutionary, but just
they had the team initially. That's
look at that quality. They have quality everywhere. They have quality all around the pitch. All around the pitch.
Multiple players fighting.
They got youngsters in there.
Exactly.
They got old heads that can do their job.
They have the experience.
Bro, they're a quality team. And they're probably going to bring in another player as well. Yeah. Maybe two.
You never know.
So we'll have to see. But fair play to Tottenham. Give them a small, because
too much.
We've gassed them up too much now.
These guys might think we're secretly Tottenham. Nah, never that.
Trust me, we're not.
Okay.
But listen, now
man.
We're on to the next game.
And
this game was probably the biggest game of the weekend in terms of everything that happened. Red cards, fouls, yellows, last minute winners, comebacks. Bro, it was crazy.
Insane.
And it was hyped up to be crazy. You saw the memes on Twitter.
Well, it's just because of the fact that Isak, man. It's just Isak. This whole Isak situation, man. Like, me personally...
What do you think? Do you still want Isak now?
Yeah, I feel like Ekitike has definitely showed his quality, but Isak, he's just Isak. We know what he can do. We know that maybe if Ekitike does maybe drop off form, Isak can just be there. And Isak, he'll start regardless.
Isak will come in and start over Ekitike.
Exactly, but
I don't want that, man.
We don't need that, but I mean... Mate, if it's available to us, then why not? And he wants us. That's the most important thing. He wants to join our teim. So
Newcastle, he wants you.
Newcastle are just being a bit stubborn. I understand their situation because they have no strike. In fact, they do have a strike actually. They have Osulu, innit?
Osulu.
I didn't even realise that until yesterday.
Yeah, he came on and scored as well.
I can see why they want a proper number 9 to actually
They were begging
start.
for a number 9 yesterday. If they had Isak up
even
top yesterday,
every single time he
if they had Isak up top yesterday, they would have been like 2-3-0 up.
Yeah.
But I've got a question to you as a Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna talk about the other players. We're gonna talk about the team in general, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at your midfield. I'm
Yeah.
looking at your defense. I'm looking at Konate.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Kirkes.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Wirtz. But
Yeah.
one person I want to single out is Konate. What is more important to you? Getting Isak and that being it, or not getting Isak? Which one would you rather want? That's the question I want to ask. Which one would you rather want? Keep Ekitike, not get Isak, but you get a solid Premier League defender.
I touched on this a few episodes ago when I said that we drastically need another centre-back. Even if Konate was playing great or if he was playing as bad as he is playing right now, we need another centre-back anyway to cover because there's always going to be a potential injury. Look, we're even playing Szoboszlai at right back. Someone that can maybe just play that defensive right-hand side, that would be amazing. But going based on your point now, Konate, he's been playing stinky. Like, I don't even know what this guy is doing these days. I don't know where his head's at right now. I don't even mean to flame him because obviously guys have times where they're on form.
He looks like he's in a charity
game or
something.
Yeah, it's just not great. And then some guys are just not on form as well. Like, it just, the way he's playing, the way he played yesterday, it just wasn't.
I
it
thought
just
the
wasn't
Bournemouth
great.
game was bad. I
think this was even worse.
That was worse.
But Van Dijk, obviously, he covered him a lot this game. And
we talk about Van Dijk.
Van Dijk was good. Van Dijk was good because Konate, he just positionally, he just wasn't in the right places, and that put a lot more pressure on Szoboszlai as well because he's not a natural right back.
Yeah.
And I think, considering how he played yesterday, Szoboszlai did quite decent. I can't in that right back position, but it just wasn't helpful. Gravenberch had to really help out a lot defensively as well. But yeah, I would say definitely we need a centre back.
You think you need that more than Isak?
Yeah, 110%.
You think so?
110%. If you can get both, that'll be amazing.
Yeah.
Guehi, obviously, and Isak, that'll be amazing. At this point, I mean, there's only like 1 more week left or 1.5 weeks left of the transfer window, innit? So we have to be quick. So, man, I'm just praying we get somebody at this point.
That's a tough one, I'll be honest, because Isak is like guaranteed.
Yeah, guaranteed goals.
But
the way Ekitike
is moving, he could be guaranteed 20 goals.
He might, and the way he's so involved, not just in like, even for his goal, I'll get into it obviously, but he was involved in the build-up for the goal. It was initially even Gakpo's shot that got deflected and went back into his path, and then he ended up shooting and scoring. But I like the way he's able to create as well, especially now that Wirtz is not really adapting as well. That's another player we need to touch on as well. Wirtz has not really been able to influence the game. So it's Ekitike and Wirtz at the same time kind of creating up front in the middle. Obviously with Salah and Gakpo on either side. Even Salah was even quiet yesterday as well. But for the past couple games, I've been seeing a lot of like movement between Ekitike and Gakpo on that left-hand side, and it's been really working. That's how we've got most of our goals as well. So I don't know, man. I think Ekitike can definitely hold it down. We just need a defender, man.
He can definitely hold it down, but
Konate, can he hold it down with the way he's playing? And if he gets an injury as well, that's even worse. I'll be honest.
I don't know what he's playing at. I don't know where his head is at. He doesn't look like he even wants to be there. It reminds me of Trent. I'll be honest. It reminds me of Trent and United. Remember last season?
Trent versus United, this guy was not on it, bro.
The biggest
that was
stinker.
Honestly, like, I would say it's right now, that was probably the worst performance of a Liverpool player I've seen in the past, like, 5 years.
That was so bad.
In the past 5 years, generally.
That was so bad.
Nothing he did was making sense. In fact, it can't be worse than the Trent one, I can't lie. That Trent one was horrific.
No, it's not worse.
I can't lie. That Trent was horrific.
It's not worse, but
it
reminds me of the Trent one.
That Trent was incredible.
That Trent one was crazy, but this Konate, I don't know where his head's at. I don't know what he's thinking, but I won't talk about your £100 million signing.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
We'll talk about words. Listen, I'm not saying he's a flop or anything. We can't say that. It's 2 games.
But it's not inspiring.
But he's struggling.
It's not inspiring at all.
He looks like he's tap dancing. Can I be honest?
Go on.
Can I be honest?
Go on.
He looks like he's tap dancing. He looks like he's trying to be cute and intricate and doing what, brother. This is the Premier League.
Yeah, he has to learn how to be physical, innit?
Or
get away. There was one instance in the game. He just got bodied.
Bro, he just
on
bodied
TikTok,
off the ball, bro.
Within 2 hours, I saw memes. What's that meme again?
Lil Uzi what? Lil Uzi squats.
Not even that, man. Like, hey, my man was saying like,
oh, that one.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, why is us?
Yeah, no, it's not
get
great.
Into the
I'll
gym,
be honest.
Man, like.
But listen, he has to have time to. Nah. I'm sorry.
Because of his price tag.
I'm sorry. It's the price tag.
Yeah.
Like I would love to see him adapt and grow into the Premier League, but. Listen, he's lucky that Liverpool are winning.
Yeah, literally. If we weren't winning, then it'll be a lot more focused on.
It would be a lot more focused on, but he's not playing up to the standard at all.
I agree.
He needs to get back in the races, and I have him as my young player of the season or my player of the season. So
I was gonna touch on
I
that.
have my stocks in him.
Yeah,
do not let me down. You tap dancing.
I think he'll grow into it. To be fair, Bournemouth and Newcastle are not the easiest games.
I mean, how
in the midfield.
Is it going to get
perspective,
easier? Really?
Next week at Arsenal. Yeah.
Bro,
He has to
with
be on
Declan
it.
Rice and Zubimendi.
Yeah, he has to
You
be
think
on it, man.
bro, he might get eaten up
looking
again.
good. It's not looking good, man. Does that have to get to a point where he has to go and hold bench?
Nah, you can't.
You might have to. At
I
one
will
point.
tell you right now.
If he plays like this throughout the season, bro, there's
If
gonna be a
at
point
any
where he actually
point Florian
bench.
Wirtz has to hold the bench,
until he just develops a
you
little
have
bit.
to seriously consider if he's the right guy.
But I feel like I'm just trying to understand
There's
that.
no
Yeah.
way a 130 million pound player can come into the Premier League and hold bench. No. For a Premier League winning side, stop.
Yeah, it's not great.
Stop.
But I can't lie, man. Gravenberch, I think he played well. I think he was the one person in midfield that really tried because obviously you see that midfield three from Newcastle. Wow, they were on smoke, bro. Like every man in that Newcastle team was marking
Crack.
somebody else.
Yeah, it was crack.
Salah, I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Gakpo, a little bit.
Here and there.
Jones,
Bamba.
I've never really been the biggest fan of Jones in it, but mate, this guy, he just can't be playing against a team like this when you have Tonali, Bruno G, Joe Linton, like
Nah, they were
them guys are
they were
eating him
crack,
up,
bro.
eating him up every single minute he got the ball, and he doesn't play the ball fast enough as well, which doesn't help his case, you know. So
They were on
that's
crack.
that as well. I
But
don't know, man.
them-
Karkis as well struggled, you know.
Kirkes, I don't know what he's doing. Bro,
thing is,
that
yeah.
first goal that Newcastle scored,
Yeah,
what's
it
he
was,
doing,
It was
bro?
ridiculous. I can't lie.
That's disgusting defending, you know.
I
Like,
tried
he
to
actually had
defend
his
him
back
as
to the
well.
goal.
I tried to
And
defend
back
him as
to the
well,
ball.
saying that he's a bit short, which is true.
No.
He is short,
They're
but
the same height.
he's slightly taller than him.
Oh, Bruno G's not that tall, surely. Then Kirkes, that's crazy.
But Karkis, the thing is, yeah, this guy. My thing is that he's just young in general as well. Like
Nah,
he's
man.
young. He's very
you
young.
spent a
so-
year in the Premier League, bro. You've been in the Premier
Yeah,
League.
but he's 21, innit? He's
It doesn't
21.
matter.
Like he's
It doesn't
young.
matter. You
he's
played
short
against
as well.
Newcastle
He's
before.
played against them before for sure. But
Well,
one thing
it's
about Newcastle in this game in particular is that they were abusing
Yeah, it's true.
that aerial threat because they knew that's our weakness. Not even just that. Obviously, they're very good at like balls in the air and making anything out of nothing with balls in the air.
But why is
But-
it your weakness though? Because you got
I don't
you
know
got tall
because
players.
you have tall players. You have Ekitike now. We have Gakpo, Konate, Van Dijk. Gravenberch is quite tall as well.
Yeah.
Szoboszlai is quite tall, but I just don't understand. I think it's the positioning, the way we defend corners and set pieces, even throw-ins now. Because even I saw throughout the game, they're using throw-ins and just making it into set pieces at this point. So we need to work on that for sure as well. I feel like there's no communication between the players. Like I think we defend like corners and set pieces positionally, not really like man to man. So we
Yeah.
like defend the space
Yeah,
rather
the
than
zones.
yeah, exactly, rather than the players, and that leads a lot of problems. Even last season as well, they scored inside the was it Carabao Cup final?
Yeah,
They
set
scored.
piece.
They scored goals
Dan
because
Burn. But come on, Dan Burn's like 6'6".
yeah, exactly. But it's the same thing. Players mark the space rather than the players.
Yeah.
Because why on earth was McAllister even marking Dan Burn in the first place? Like, it doesn't make sense. I feel like we need to change that. But obviously, I'm not the manager. But I just would like to see other ways of defending set pieces because we concede a lot from set pieces, man. And it's getting a bit annoying because while the ball is on the floor, we're able to control. We're able to do at least a little bit of something. Even the last goal, for example, I'll get to it, obviously, but that goal was made by us, like creating chances on the floor, keeping the ball on the ground.
Yeah,
Literally
that's how
one
you
touch,
play.
2 touch passes, and then we made the goal out of nothing. Obviously, we had the man advantage as well, so we're always gonna like create
Bro,
chances.
that second half
with
looks like you guys had 10 men.
yeah, no, it just
And they had 11 men. They were on something
They were
that
on.
that
They should drug test them. I
Bro,
can't lie.
I've never no, I have seen, but I've
Yeah,
like they were so riled up. It's crazy, bro.
yeah.
Like, no, that is a question. Has there ever been a team that's so riled up over one player like the way that we saw?
But I feel like that whole situation is just so sad. Like,
Because everyone's rejecting them.
not just that, but the way that Isaac's gone about it as well.
Yeah,
like it's
he
not. I
hasn't
can't lie,
helped
it's
it.
not great the way he's gone about it with the statements as
I
well.
think it's disgraceful the way he's gone about
Yeah,
it.
you're just saying that as a rival fan.
No. I think it's just like it's actually crazy how he's
Yeah, I
gone
can't lie.
about it.
Player power is crazy. I can't lie.
What?
He's taking the piss. I can't lie. He is taking the piss.
He's
yeah.
violating, bro.
Yeah.
Like
But
he's making them.
I feel like he just felt like we all knew that Isaac sooner or later was going to go to a bigger club.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows that. But now he felt like this was his chance to now go to Liverpool. We were in need of a striker because obviously Nunes left now and obviously the whole Jota situation as well.
Yeah.
Like we needed another striker. Obviously we got Ekitike now who was even one of their transfer targets. We got him, cool. It's whatever. But at the same time, we knew that we were still in for Isaac from the jump. Isaac
Yeah.
already said from time he wants to leave.
He wants
It
to
wasn't necessarily going to be Liverpool. We never knew he was going to be. But Then obviously it kind of became clear now that it was Liverpool that was in the running for him.
Yeah.
And we made a bid for him. It's not as if we didn't even make a bid for him. We made a bid. Cool. It wasn't to their demand of 150 million, but that is insane.
150 M's.
Who is paying 150 M's for any player in the Prem? Maybe the only player I can think of.
I don't think there's a player right now. No, there is
Palmer?
players right now that are 150 M's.
But even still, like no one wants to do that.
No.
He's like 130 tops. I can't like tops, and they're just being a bit stubborn. I'll be honest. I understand he's your main guy, he's your star striker. If they had him yesterday as well, they would have won.
They would have won.
I hear it, but now the players falling out of the team, the morale. Apparently, there's like even 2 sides in this Newcastle changing room as well.
Swear down.
People that are defending Isaac, people that are against him as well.
Obviously, you can kind of tell who's
you can kind of tell, like Bruno G.
Bruno G don't like him no more, bro. Bruno G
screws him every time.
Yeah,
that sees that guy.
I can tell Bruno G don't like him. Maybe Gordon as well. Don't really like him as well.
Gordon, with that challenge he did on Van Dijk as well, you can tell this guy's been pissed, man.
That's crazy. He even lost his head as well. That's another silly challenge. A red card all day. Even anyone with 2 eyes can see. You don't even need 2 eyes to see that was a red card. That was disgraceful.
Do you see the marks he left on Van Dijk?
On Van Dijk as well. Why? When he did that, and I saw him run to Konate, Alisson, and Van Dijk. I'm thinking, oh yeah, he's just pressing. Then he just lunged into Van Dijk.
And he knows he's fast as well, so he knows that any sort of impact he makes,
he's cooked,
bro. Honestly, like, I was
scared.
What's
he doing?
I was scared.
But listen,
yeah, man.
We have,
analysis.
You have a tactical breakdown to talk about
each goal. So,
can I see? Can I see? I was putting the question out there. Can I see? You know what I mean?
I'm in the zone right now.
My bad. Go on.
Okay. So from the jump now, Liverpool knew that if they were to actually at least keep possession now, it has to be short passes, quick passes, etc., etc. Because you see this midfield three of Joe Linton, Tonali, and Bruno G. Whew. These guys, it was like a shield almost. There was times I was not even seeing Wirtz. For the first 20 minutes, I don't think I even saw Wirtz in this half space. He was more so just in between either of these two, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Joe Linton was more time on Gravenberch as well, even from the early stages. And that's just made us lose the ball so many times. It was literally just a shield.
Yeah.
There was no way for Liverpool to pass in between the lines to Wirtz, to Salah, to TK, to Gakpo, and even Barnes and Elanga, whenever they didn't have possession, they'll play more like a midfield 5, if that makes sense. So it just made Wirtz very isolated, and Liverpool, in a sense, kind of played up top with like Ekitike more on this side here, and Wirtz in this space over here. Salah, I'll be honest with you, he was getting locked up by Livramento on this side, so we did not really see him until the second half. I can't lie to you. Gakpo was trying, and Ekitike as well was trying to build up as well. Szoboszlai, he wasn't really able to create. We normally create a lot on this side as well, but he wasn't really able to create because this is not his natural position. At the same time, he tried with the spaces and with passes in between, but it just really wasn't really happening. And it doesn't help that I would say that Jones was kind of hiding as well. Like, you really saw the dominance in that Newcastle midfield with Joe Linton, Tonali, and Bruno G. So,
yeah, that three, every time they lost the ball, they won it back.
The pressing was insane. It was terrible.
Crazy.
So how Newcastle were attacking as well up until the first goal, which was, we'll get into anyway, which was quite insane. Newcastle were using their wingers immensely with Barnes and Elanga. Obviously, Szoboszlai is not a right back. So Barnes was pretty much just trying to bypass this space here. And you had Livramento as well, kind of overlapping a few times as well.
Yeah.
I saw a few instances as well where he was overlapping. On the opposite sides, Elanga's just rapid. This guy, I saw this guy outpace guy.
Nah.
Oh my
and that was in like the 90th something minute.
I saw so many times where Elanga was just burning.
Bro.
Yeah, but the one in the 90th minute was insane.
That was
but
crazy.
Even prior to that as well, Elanga was just burning Kakis every single time. Whether it was a ball that was going over the top, that happened. This happened so many times in between Van Dijk and Kakis, where the ball would be here and then Kakis will just try and scramble and get the ball out. Sometimes it would actually work in the guard for a corner, but then at the same time, you don't want to be conceding corners because already we're not really good in the air. For the first goal, it was literally a snapshot. I won't even lie. It was between Gakpo and Gravenberch on this side. Gravenberch was around here. Wirtz was probably in the space as well. We were kind of just playing so offensively, and you can see that Jones was pretty much on an island by himself. Szoboszlai was around this side as well.
Yeah.
It was literally a ball given to Gakpo, and it was just literally interplay between, let's say, Kirkes, Gakpo, and Gravenberch. And I'll be honest with you, literally, he just found himself a bit of space,
Out of nothing.
popped it in the bottom bin to the left. Nick Pope had no chance, and I can't lie, at this point, we knew we were left a little bit. Because other than that, Newcastle, for the entirety of that first half, that were dominating, whether it was on the floor even, and even in there as well. One turning point I think that was really bad was the fact that Gordon got his red cards.
Yeah.
When they lost the extra man now, I thought it was going to be game over. Little did I know that obviously in the second half now that it wasn't going to really impact them as much, but cool. Now they ended the half now with 10 men, a goal down, and this is how they started the second half. They still had that kind of midfield three with like Tonali in the base, Joe Linton on this left-hand space over here, and Bruno Guimaraes on this side here. Because Gordon now was gone, it was pretty much just Barnes and Langer in the middle centrally, just occupying space. But they actually did all right, I can't lie. They were still trying to get in behind, in between the left and the right-hand sides, and they did all right. And if you guys remember, the goal, literally, from the second half was between Ekitike and Gakpo. Ekitike must have picked up the ball from the middle, played it into Gakpo. Gakpo took a shot, obviously, got deflected, and Ekitike buried it again. That was within 20 seconds of the second half, which was incredible. And Newcastle realised that aerial threats were just our weakness. And they knew that playing the ball on the floor was never going to like destroy us because we have that man advantage. Bruno G and even Tonali had to come off as well because of how many times he won fouls. And I can't lie, he played a good part.
Yeah, he hurt his shoulder, bro. He
hurt his shoulder.
was holding his shoulder and still playing.
Exactly. So literally, at one point now, Livramento for that first goal, this was the space that he was occupying now. Pretty much everyone, if I can put it in, everyone is a bit more further back. And I promise you, like, they were really, like, just holding possession for this whole period. So we kind of had a feeling that something might come sooner or later. And Livramento was in a position where literally he was so free, like, he was in so much space. He was in so much space here. And I don't even blame Szoboszlai because obviously he's not a natural right back as well. Cool, he played the ball in, like he said as well. Kirkes was literally in this position. It wasn't even a free kick as well. It was literally just a simple cross. And then
Yeah, I think it came from a corner though.
yeah, and then literally, bang, 2-1. Obviously, 2-1 is a hard lead to hold on to. And cool, for the next 10 minutes now, there was many subs. Literally, Bruno G now was on this side originally now. Now he was more in around the central base of the midfield. Lewis Miley came on as well. Ramsey, the new signing from Aston Villa, he came on as well. And Livramento was on this side, obviously, but Lewis Hall came on for Kieran Trippier. And then later on as well, this new signing, how do you even say his name?
Fiao?
Fiao? Yeah, he came on as well. And obviously, even Oslu came on as well. Like, this was a whole new set of fresh legs. And it had to be done because they were man down as well. Liverpool was, I wouldn't say getting back into the game, but they were getting a bit more possession as well.
But Newcastle they were forced to make these subs there, huh? Because Joe Linton went down injured, Tonali went down injured, and Shaw went down injured.
That's the
as
thing,
well.
they were winning so many fouls to a point where like they were just sacrificing themselves. There was fouls going left, right, centre, and they played a good game. I can't lie. The next goal, this one here, literally everyone. I think it was a goal kick. Just bear with me. So this was literally how it was with everyone.
It was a free kick.
Yeah, everyone was literally. I want to highlight Konate and Gravenberch and Oslu right there, Alisson there. Obviously, the rest of the players were obviously closer as well. But in this space here, when this ball from Nick Pope went all the way here, I think it was just lack of communication or something. This is what I'm talking about Konate as well. Because Gravenberch was even on Oslu, but Konate, it came off him. It came off him originally. And that's why it was kind of harder for Gravenberch to read the second ball, which Oslu eventually got the ball and literally just about tapped it past Alisson into the goal. And yeah, so at this point now, it's 2-2 and my head is hot. Personally, my head is hot because this was a goal that I just felt like this didn't need to be conceded. And now he took off Curtis Jones because I can't like Curtis Jones. He's good in possession, but maybe he was just a bit tired. He was just losing the ball a lot. Cool. Obviously, by this point, Watts was obviously off for sure. Kaiser was there for Ekitike, and Rio came on for Gakpo as well. And for this last goal as well, that was the best football I've seen in the whole game. It's a shame that it came so late. I mean, I'm happy that it came late, obviously, but it's just a shame that we didn't see that throughout the rest of the game. The ball was won back. Salah was in a position like this. Kaiser was right here, and Szoboszlai right here. Literally, we were so attacking. Elliot was here. Bradley was here. We have to try and win this game. Cool. Gravenberch gets the ball, and he just about passes it into Elliot's path. And once the ball came into Salah, I actually originally even thought that Kaiser's pass to Salah was actually the wrong decision because he actually had, Szoboszlai and Rio into a bit of space.
Yeah, that's true.
Salah gets the ball now, and he plays it into the space. He doesn't even look for Szoboszlai or Rio, I'll be honest. He just plays it into the space. But Szoboszlai dummies the ball, and it lands perfectly into Rio's path, bangs it in, and then he wins the game for us. But ultimately, I have to give a lot of credit to Newcastle because for the entirety of the game, the pressing that they did was immense. They didn't give any Liverpool midfielder any chance of day to even hold on to the ball, to even make any sort of pass. They completely nullified Wirtz out of the game, even Salah until the last minute. Like, it was a really well-worked
How
game
Salah
plan.
escaped with an assist in that game.
He is
never be my goat. Get that guy out of it.
I feel like the man of the match of this game was probably Bruno G. Obviously, he got his goal. The way he was commanding that midfield as well, completely took out Curtis Jones out of the game as well. Gravenberch as well was struggling against him, although he was being more marked by Joe Linton at the start. I can't lie, like, we really struggled this game. And this game, if they had the proper striker, it could have been a totally different outcome.
It was a game. It was a crazy game. But again, Liverpool 6 points. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they've done it again. Them little guys. First Chiesa and now Rio. Are there warning signs for it to be like, can it carry on like this? Because you can't play like this against Arsenal.
Yeah, no way.
Arsenal will play. They'll play through you.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't say I'm scared because I feel like we always turn up whenever whenever you face like high opposition, but we cannot play like this against Arsenal, no way. Also, it'll actually be like 3-0, I'll be honest with you.
Next game.
Yes, sir.
We're going to talk about is one of our teams got 3 points. The other one got no points.
Yeah.
That draw is a loss to me.
Yeah.
That draw is a loss to me.
I even thought you guys lost in general.
Get 1 point in 2 games. That's a loss to me.
Can I say even before you even continue, the way I was getting cooked online by Manchester United fans about my prediction, this is what I mean, by the way. You guys are not a serious club.
That was a hateful prediction, though. That was a hateful prediction. So
I promise you it wasn't.
That was from the heart.
I promise you it wasn't, but it's calm, innit? But
listen,
now you guys see what I mean. Like, continue, innit?
Listen, I don't even want to talk about the game because there's so many more pressing matters than the game. But if we do touch on the game for a bit, I mean, listen, Cunha had great moments in the game, but that was it. Everyone. I came in here, I said we played good against Arsenal, but it doesn't mean anything. Everyone was praising how we played against Arsenal. Yeah, we did this, we did that.
Yep.
This game, the full game, we played good against Arsenal. This game, the first 20 minutes, come on, what's happening, bro? What is actually going on? I need to talk about Ruben Amorim. I need to talk about Ruben Amorim.
Go on, yeah.
Because I don't even care about the formation. People say the formation is outdated or is the formation is a bit overrated. What?
I don't like it, but continue.
I know you.
I don't like it.
I know your
continue.
comments about the formation.
Yeah.
I don't care about the formation.
Yeah.
It's about. I've seen Conte won the league with a 5 at the back.
It's true.
Obviously, he had Hazard, Willian, Matic, and Kante in midfield. So he had guys built for that system. Ruben Amorim and this back 5 system, or this back 3 system, or whatever you want to call it, is not working. The way he is executing it, the way he makes them play, the way he makes the centre back jump forward into midfield, it doesn't make sense, bro. This team does not create chances. We do not create chances. We do not score goals. Like, we actually haven't scored a proper goal yet. It was given as an own goal for hold on, what's going on there? What's going on?
It just sucks to be in it.
What's happening right now?
I'm just laughing.
But I'm just saying, Ruben Amorim has a lot of blood on his hands. He had the summer to bring in what he needed. We all saw last season that Bruno, Casemiro, Kobe, Mount, and Ugarte are not fit to play in this midfield for Ruben Amorim. He came in November. You've seen the squad. You've had January transfers. You've had summer transfers. Not one midfielder have you brought in to this team. You spent 200-something million on attack. Not one midfielder. You're bringing me a goalkeeper from Lens. I don't even know. I can't even tell you how. I can't even tell you his name. I'll be honest. I can't even tell you his name. You're bringing me a goalkeeper from Lens, from Royal Antwerp. Sorry.
Yeah.
The midfield. You told Bruno you want him to stay.
Yeah.
The club has told Bruno you want him to stay. Club, where's the midfield then? Where's our midfielder? Because you just said to an £100 million player that we could have sold, that would have been our biggest ever record selling. You've just told him, no, don't worry, you can stay. We need you here. We want you to stay. Club, where is the midfielder to help Bruno? You're still playing Casemiro that's out on legs. You refuse to play Kobe Mainu. You refuse to you're playing Mason Mount over Kobe Mainu. You're bringing on Ugarte before you even take a look at Kobe Mainu on the bench. It doesn't make sense. If you're telling an £100 million player that we could sell to stay, then you must have something lined up. You went in for Baleba and then you backed out. What does that even... you knew Baleba was going to be over 100 million. And you still backed out. What does this even mean? Like, this club is so backwards. And I have some stats for you, just before,
This is a serious
No.
Guys,
I'm not happy.
Pissed.
I'm not happy.
Right,
I have some stats here for you. Before Manchester United... I can't even speak, bro. I can't even speak, bro.
It's calm.
Before this bid, the last time Manchester United sold a player over £50 million was Romelu Lukaku in 2019. And we bought him for 70-something million pounds and we sold him for 70-something million pounds. So we didn't even make profit. The last big profit we made, probably Ronaldo in 2009. We bought him for like 10 million, sold him for like 80 million to Real Madrid.
And in the meantime, you guys have been buying £100 guys.
And look at the players we've bought. I'm going to read you out some of the players that we've bought. Sancho, millions. Pogba. We've had Rashford come through. We've had Martial come through. Greenwood. Now Bruno. Bruno's the only player that we've got proper offers for 100 million plus pounds, and you're not taking it. He's hit his 30s. I'm sorry, Bruno's not in a team that is like Cole Palmer and Chelsea, where it's like he's for the future and we need him. You're not selling Cole Palmer even if anyone comes for him. We need a rebuild. Are you really telling me that through this rebuild we are still gonna have Bruno Fernandes in this team? I love Bruno. I would want Bruno to stay. But 100 million pounds, brother.
That's priorities.
Go to Saudi, go collect your paycheck, go do what you need to do. 100 million pounds, you need to leave. That is the rebuild that we need. Then you go get midfielders. Then you go get players that will complement a magnificent young talent like Kobe Mainu. But instead, we've kept him. You've known that none of these midfielders are your specialist midfielders. You've gone from November, you've come down now to August, and you still haven't even bought a midfielder. You haven't bought a specialist. You haven't bought even another midfielder in general. You refuse to change the three at the back to suit the players that you have in there, to suit a Kobe Mainu. Because I'll be honest, a manager that cannot fit Kobe Mainu into his team, that's not... To me, you're not a top manager. Any manager in the Premier League, any top manager in the Premier League, your manager, any manager will be able to fit Kobe Mainu into their team. It's crazy how this guy's on the bench. And Ruben Amorim seriously needs to reconsider his stubbornness, because he's too stubborn. He's not adaptable. What's going on?
Can I say my piece now?
Go say your piece, man. But don't say that stupid though. Don't say that stupid.
You just been ranting, didn't it? I'm just listening, in it. But hey, I'm gonna speak as a neutral fan, in it.
You can't.
No, I will. I'll try my best.
You're a Liverpool fan.
I'll try my best. Anyways, what's it? You guys, you have the talent. I said this from the jump. You guys have the personnel to really challenge. The only reason why
challenge what?
challenge for like top 6. You know what I mean? Like, not gonna challenge for like the title,
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah,
but for top 6, man, you'll be in and around there, innit? But my thing is that there's just something wrong with your I don't want to blame Amaron, innit? But your tactics are just not for the players. It's just not the case. I'll be honest. I don't want to be that guy. It's just not the case. You can't have guys like Kobe on the bench. Even Mason Mount starting up top. What are you doing about that? You bought somebody in the summer. You bought Sesko in the summer to start
£70 million pounds.
to start up top. And I was watching that game, and don't get me wrong, Cunha was definitely involving himself in the first half, had a couple chances. Probably should have scored as well, I'll be honest with you. But he's better in the spaces, he's better in the pockets. He's better even for Wolves as well. There was times he played up top, but he was always better slightly behind the striker on that left-hand side. You know what I'm saying? Covering that space, attacking, creating, doing what he needs to do. Playing him as a striker, you're kind of limiting his ability. And when you have someone with the height of Sesko, with all the balls that you can play with your wing-backs, because with wing-backs, you're going to be putting in crosses into the box. You have the target, man. You have the focal point. He's in your team.
Bro,
like, why is he not starting?
You should
What is going on?
should have seen what I witnessed.
Yeah.
Before, and this is a tactical problem.
Yeah.
Before Sesko came on the pitch, we were crossing balls into the box.
Yeah,
I saw
exactly,
in there,
Yeah.
do hoof balls, and even Cunha took it down to score, to create a chance for himself. He took that out of nothing.
Yeah.
But I saw us crossing balls into the box, getting our heads on things. As soon as we bring on the 6'5" specialist,
playing against
the
the floor.
vertical, he has the vertical, he has the physicality, the leap. All of a sudden, I'm seeing guys do intricate passes. What's going on? I'm seeing guys try to do 08, 09 Barcelona.
Oh my
What is
days.
going on?
Oh, my days.
What is going on? All of a sudden, guys want to do intricate passes on the floor. Even Sesko's doing it. Get your ass in. Get in the box, bro. Get in the box. What's going on?
I was actually crying.
I was so angry because we have this guy and it's like we're not even
Playing to his
utilizing.
strengths,
We're
innit?
not utilizing him properly.
This guy is tall, bro. Like, bro, you should be
Bro.
putting every single ball you can into the box because it'll
going
be
on?
challenging for every defender that gets in his way.
So why did we get him if we're gonna try to do these intricate passes? What is that? And it just annoys me. The same things that we were doing with Hoyland last season when you were hoofing the ball up and you would bring it down.
Yeah.
That's what you do to Sesko.
Exactly.
That's what you try to do with Sesko. You put the crosses into the box when Sesko's
Exactly.
when Sesko's in the box.
Exactly.
But instead, when he's on the pitch, you want to be passing it along the floor. Man United, I'll be honest, it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
I'll be real.
Yeah.
I saw our next fixtures.
Well,
We have Burnley at home.
You should be beating Burnley. I am sorry. If you guys don't beat Burnley, someone has to get sacked right there and then.
I'll be honest. If we don't beat Burnley, I don't care who's getting sacked, but someone's getting fired that day just for the fact that we didn't beat Burnley. I don't know who's getting sacked, but someone's getting sacked that day. We have Burnley, we have Man City away,
Damn.
we have Chelsea at home, and then
Damn.
2 games later we have Liverpool away.
Easy eats.
Easy eats. Yeah, but Ruben Amorim might not make it until
I've been
the Liverpool
seeing guys
game.
saying that actually, saying that by Christmas he'll be sacked,
Bro, he might not even make it to the. I'm saying he might not make it to the Liverpool game, bro.
That's quite close, can't I?
He might not make it to a Liverpool. He hasn't got a win, bro. And I dare him to draw or lose against Burnley. He's gone.
Yeah. That's
So
insane.
he
You
needs
have
to
Cunha,
adapt, bro.
like,
He needs to adapt. We just
Ahmad.
spoke about Thomas Frank and his adaptability.
Yeah.
Ruben Amorim, you need to adapt. You need to adapt some way, somehow. You chose to keep this midfield.
You chose to play this formation.
You chose to not prioritize the midfielder, and you chose to spend 200+ million on that attack. And you need now to go into the transfer market and get a competent, a ball-winning midfielder.
Yeah.
Or you change the formation. Not even change the formation. Sorry, you change the way you're setting your team up to play.
Yeah.
Change it, tweak it. A three at the back works. You may not like it, but I'm telling you, a 3 at the back works. It's the way you execute that 3 at the back.
Yeah.
It comes down to the way you execute that 3 at the back, and he has executed that 3 at the back in the worst way I've ever seen. I've seen Inzaghi do it. I've seen Conte do it. I've seen a lot of managers do it.
But is he at that level to do it, though? That's the thing.
That's the thing. But I'm saying it's not even about being at that level. You can see
I have a stat
it's
for you,
almost
actually.
a year. I know what stupid stats you're gonna read out
stat
for
for
me.
you, by the way.
I know it's been almost a year now.
You've played 30 games.
We've
Premier
won.
League games, by the way.
We've won, yeah,
How many games do you think you've won?
we've won 7.
You know.
I told you I know the stupid stats, bro.
That's
Len
insane.
Euro hasn't played in the win or started in the win against the top.
That's insane to me,
side.
mate. That's crazy.
I guess a Premier League side, a current Premier League side in general. Fulham, yeah, listen, they played.
They played all right.
I didn't
feel
think
like
they played that well, actually.
They grew into the game.
They did grow into the game.
Yeah, they grew into the game. Towards the end, though, you guys were just
I don't know what Man United was doing, but listen, all credit to Fulham.
Yeah,
their goal.
It was a good.
It wasn't tracked.
It was a decent
Bruno
goal.
didn't track Smith Rowe.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw didn't track
Smith Rowe ran into the space.
And he scored.
Decent ball into the space. Simple goal.
Listen, I'm sorry, Fulham fans, but I'm not even trying to be rude, but United is just annoying me.
And then Iwobi, what, man of the match?
I don't know how that happened, but give it to my boy Lenny. But anyways,
next game,
Chelsea versus West Ham.
Mm-hmm. That was a good game.
Demolition job.
West Ham, they might be the worst team right now.
They're bad. The goal Paqueta scored was good though.
Yeah, it was a very good one, actually.
I low-key think Robert Sanchez should kind of be saving them once. I'll be real.
Yeah, it's just a weird one because it's like, you know, them long shots sometimes it just catches you off guard completely.
But he
so
saw it all the way, so I'm like, a top
know.
goalkeeper, I think they get their fingertips to that.
Yeah.
I think personally.
But yeah. Other than that, I mean, that was just a consolation goal because man, they conceded like 5
set pieces as well. Chelsea set pieces decent as well.
They actually,
they scored like 3 from set pieces.
They're quite good from set pieces.
And West Ham, their set pieces are horrible.
Yeah, man. They've conceded now 8 goals in the past 2 games. That's insane to me. I can't lie.
I think Chelsea were more aerially dominant. They were more physical. Their midfield outran them. That midfield that West Ham have of Schutet, Ward Prowse and Paqueta, I'm sorry.
It doesn't work, man.
I think West Ham took David Moyes for granted a bit.
Yeah.
That era, they missed that era. I know they do.
Yeah.
They got a European Cup in there as well. They definitely missed that era.
They're just lacking quality all around the field right now. Like, it's just not great.
It's not good at all.
There's only so much that someone like Bowen, because obviously he's always going to be that focal point, he's going to be that star man. There's only so much a guy like him can do by himself. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's other people like Paqueta, but he's so hit or miss as well. In the midfield, he doesn't really create that many chances either.
Chelsea, they just got so much talent. Esteval, class.
João Pedro. He's actually arrived now. I can't lie, fair play. I was cooking him last week, but he's actually
he's a top player. He's a top player. So I have to give them credit. Chelsea are looking like a strong team, like we said they will look like. But
even another player I want to touch on is just the fact that this time last year,
he was X'd out of the team.
Mate, he was
in Crystal Palace right now, isn't
at Palace. He was doing well at Palace as well, and then obviously he was given a second chance.
Recalled him, and now he's a mainstay.
Now he's starting, obviously.
I have to give him credit, man. He's good,
bro. You have to respect that, man.
But listen, Chelsea's team is full of talent everywhere. And they're going to be a top team for the future as well. Cole Palmer didn't even play. So imagine if Cole Palmer was playing.
That was very questionable what happened with him. But
no, he just got injured, didn't he? Before the game.
In training.
I think literally in the warm-up, he got injured.
Oh.
But to the next game,
we
have to talk about
the next game?
Arsenal versus Leeds. Mr.
What Gyökeres.
Victor.
Well done to him, man. He's arrived as well.
See one thing I've thought about Gyökeres? They're not going to like me for this.
Go on, speak your truth, innit? I was going to say anything,
you see when that ball's at his feet, this guy has some heavy feet,
I can't lie.
bro.
Technically, he's still not wowed me, but he's come to score goals. He scored 2 goals. I don't want to defend Arsenal too much because I don't like them. He did.
But even that goal that he scored, listen,
it was a bit weird to me, man. I don't think he's doing that against any other team. Burnley, literally.
But he's just, I've clocked with him, man.
Not even man.
At Old Trafford as well. He takes heavy touches, but when the ball's at his feet, I don't think he's the best. But then again, striker you don't need to have that.
Yeah.
But he's a good finisher though. I think he can finish. He can strike the ball really well.
Yeah.
Timber was great in that game.
Yeah, 2 set pieces.
Solid. Saka, that trademark finish that he has now.
It's a shame now that he's injured though.
Yeah, 4 weeks.
But then again, like I said, international break's coming by soon, so it's not the worst thing.
Yeah, but he's missing Liverpool away. Game, I think he's missing Man City at home as well, or away. It's tough. But Eze.
Yeah, Eze is now
I have to speak on Eze, man.
Yeah.
It's my guy, bro.
Yeah, he's good
But
still.
that guy, the announcement video, everything.
It touched me.
It touched me, bro. I hate to see it, but
I was thinking, damn, he's actually.
That's actually
he's going his dream move, isn't it,
bro?
And if you know his story as well, the way he got rejected
by
everyone, it's so beautiful to see, just as a football fan. So I have to respect that as well.
Eze could be the missing piece for them because he's gonna be a top player. Where do you think he's gonna play though?
I think it's interesting you say this actually because obviously Arsenal still don't have a elite left winger.
Yeah.
So in that left space, I feel like he'll be playing there for the most part. But it's going to be interesting because Eze obviously plays better in like the pockets, kind of like Cunha in a sense as well.
Yeah, it's true.
And to get the best out of Eze, that means I feel like he would need his fullback to kind of do a lot more overlapping as well. And obviously on that left-hand side, you see Lewis Skelly, and that's your player. Exactly. And I feel like it could work really well. There can be a lot of connections between Eze and Lewis Skelly on that left-hand side. So it's going to be interesting. Maybe Arteta will be changing his like tactics and formations mid-game.
Yeah.
Obviously, he'll definitely start with a 4-3-3. But I feel like in-game, you'll be seeing a lot of times where like it will literally just be maybe Gabriel Saliba and maybe Timber, whoever's on the right-hand side, as the like back three, whilst you see Lewis Skelly pushing up a little bit, helping out
I don't
Eze
really
on that
see him dropping
side.
Odegaard as well. But I think
Odegaard,
Eze will do more in that position, in my opinion.
Better than Martinelli. Can't lie.
But even Odegaard, listen, Odegaard's a top player, but I think Eze would do more than Odegaard in that 10 role.
But just
that's
because
just me
yeah, it's true. It's just because Odegaard's the captain as well. Exactly.
I think Declan Rice should be captain anyway, but we're going to move on for that. Let me know rattle over.
That's wild, isn't it? But, hey.
Max Dowman, we have to talk about him, 15 years old, just like that Rio kid. What?
Hey, let's move on. I'm joking. No. I respect this guy.
You have to give him credit. 15 years old. What were you doing at 15?
Playing FIFA.
And this guy's winning penalties in the Premier League, bro.
Fairs.
You have to give it to him, man.
Fair play to him, man. Fair play to him. I can't lie. 15, 16-year-olds in the Premier League. You have to respect that, man. I can't lie. So, listen, next game.
Brentford versus Aston Villa. Listen, these teams, I'll be real, you guys got to wrap it up, bro.
All right, let me take on this one. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
bro.
Brentford, I said that they were going to be doing decent this season. I never said they're going to do good, but I said they'll be around mid-table. And bro, the clips are there if you want to see. I said it. Do you know what I'm saying? I even forgot that they had Dango, Otara on their team, but I was focusing more on the fact that they had like Kevin Schade, Carvalho, etc., etc. I even forgot about Damsgaard. And in this game, and I was watching as well, I saw Damsgaard was playing amazing, bro. Like, the Villa defenders and midfielders could not catch him. This guy, there was one like little turn that he did as well to get into space, and he had a little shot. Bro, he just unfortunately missed to the right-hand side, but he was amazing. There was even a chance, I think he hit the crossbar as well. And what's it called? No, he had the goal disallowed as well. He had the goal disallowed, but he had a collision with Martinez. And obviously now goalkeepers are like protected a bit. So, yeah. So.
I think
Brentford are quite good. And then they still have...
I don't think they are.
You don't think so? You think it's a one-off?
I think they're still going... Not they're going down. I think they're still struggling.
Fair enough.
This season.
Obviously, I respect that
opinion
as well. But I just feel like, don't sleep on them, innit?
Nah, cool. I'm not sleeping on that.
But on the other side,
Villa, we have to talk about Villa because
Villa,
they need to fix up, bro. They're looking lackluster up top.
I don't know what is going on. They can't score at all.
But they're looking at Nico Jackson, and I think no. Come on. Watkins and Jackson is not a bad strike force to have.
He's right, but
I think that's a good strike force to have. Where else is Nico? I think that's perfect for Nico Jackson. I think Nico Jackson's not a striker that can take you to win the Premier League, but he can definitely make you.
He can definitely help out for sure. I think it's
top 6 challenging team.
2 seasons ago when Nico Jackson was just like fresh and raw to the Prem, I was bigging him up saying that he's gonna be alright. But I mean, I feel like he's just such a confidence player. I feel like he needs to. I don't know. He wouldn't be starting for sure. Obviously, he'll be coming off the bench, etc., etc. He'll be doing that like kind of like Duran role in a sense.
Yeah,
he's not as good as Duran by any means, but I mean, he'll be helping out for sure. I don't know, man. I feel like even their midfield as well. They just need
Everton versus Brighton.
Yes, sir.
Listen, Jack Grealish, man. What do we think about him this season?
I feel like he's a man trying to prove himself. Obviously, last season and even the season prior, like he wasn't really involved in a lot of City's success. That's if they even had any success.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I like this for Grealish, man. I'm happy for him. I feel like he needed something like this. He needed a fresh start.
Definitely.
Everton
he needed a move.
Everton needed like someone of his style as well, and they beat Brighton. That's not actually like a small thing.
It's not easy.
Like that's actually a good team to beat, and they played a good game. Even the chances that they had to score the goals, it was a good cross. He
left with 2 assists.
Grealish.
He was great. He was great that game as well. And
good game as well.
That new stadium looks crazy as well. You know, that stadium looks nice.
I feel like it's very nice.
It's nice.
And they're definitely going to be hyped up as well because of that.
Yeah,
new
stadium mounts,
home
bro.
game, exactly. That those are going to be charged. On Bournemouth Wolves as well. That was the last game.
The last game. I mean. That was the last win. We can still touch on Palace and Forest, but the last win, we'll talk about the last win. Bournemouth.
It was an end-to-end game. I watched the game.
Is it?
It was an end-to-end game. Semenyo, man, he should have left with like about 2 goals and maybe 2 assists. I feel like he has those kind of games. He just wasn't clinical enough. He hit the crossbar. There was one shot as well that he should have buried. Like, it was literally like he had the goal right in front of him, basically 1v1, and he just missed to like the right hand sides. And
Totti Gomez red card.
yeah, Wolves are just not great. I can't like they should have held like about 4 goals if I'm being honest with you.
They're gonna struggle this
Yeah.
season. I'll be real. They're really gonna struggle.
But yeah, Bournemouth deserved to win that game for sure.
They did. And lastly, the last result,
Yeah.
which was a draw.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace versus Forest. I mean, we
Forest.
got to give them credit. I
Yeah.
mean, Sarr, I think he's a top player, bro.
Yeah.
I remember
You're
him
saying
from
this.
years back.
Bro,
Not years back, but years
I
ago.
met this guy and he aired me. He aired me. This is when he was playing for Wolves, bro. Like he aired me. I put my hand out
Wolves,
like
what,
this.
Watford?
It was Watford versus Liverpool.
Yeah. But he aired you.
Yeah, man. It was after the game. I think it was like 5-0. I mean, I'm not
come on,
surprised.
man.
I'm not surprised,
Come on,
innit?
man.
But at the same
You
time, I
think
was just like, you know what, yeah, calm.
Nuts this
just
guy
whatever.
is trying to spell me after a 5-0 whooping,
I
bro.
was just like, whatever, man. But yeah, man.
But he's a top player. And listen,
Yeah.
Forest, they're getting Douglas Luiz and that Ndoye. He's
Ndoye,
good.
he's a baller. If you saw this guy's ball to Callum Hudson-Odoi
Mm-hmm.
for his goal, wow. That was a ball and a half. Literally put on a play for him. Literally, all he had to do is just run up to the goal,
Yeah.
1v1, finish, goal. But yeah, touching on Crystal Palace again, like you were saying, very good team with Mateta, Munoz, Sarr,
Yeah.
Wharton as well.
Gay.
They have a good team, and I know they're going
Even with Eze gone, they're
Yeah.
still good. Even D. Henderson, great player.
Yeah. Obviously,
Great
because he's
player.
from...
I'm not just because he's from the academy, but he's a
Yeah,
great
he's a
player
good
in
player.
general
He's
as
a good
well.
keeper still. Would you take him back?
I
think
I would.
Yeah,
I would.
Yeah, I think you guys would take
Why
him
not?
back. Yeah.
Swap deal with Banana. Go on.
Yeah.
All buying there. And any one of them. Go on, man. Get out of here. Do it, man.
But yeah, man.
But those are the games.
Yeah,
That's
for
the roundup for the games. Thank you guys for watching. Another weekend roundup. We discussed every
lot of
team.
games.
Every
Yeah.
team, I think. Yeah, we got through every team.
Whoa, actually, we forgot about Sunderland and them, man.
It's
Innit?
Sunderland and Burnley. God bless you. Genuinely.
man.
God bless you.
Hope you guys do well this season,
yeah.
man, generally.
You know, love, peace, and everything. We appreciate you guys coming to the Premier League. You know, send your
Good
love.
episode, man.
Yeah.
Come on, make sure to like, follow, comment as well.
Subscribe,
Interactions mean a lot to
all
us.
that, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Put your notifications on so you know anytime we upload. And we have another video coming out for you, which is not a roundup. That one's going to be interesting. I'm not going to say what it is, but not
Be
next
ready.
week, the week after next week, or potentially next week, we'll see. And that video will be up. So,
Yes, sir.
in the meantime, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
See you guys.